Archangel Michael says, "There's something hidden in the silence between the words you both speak. It has been buried under glances, disguised in laughter, tucked away deep in their heart. This secret is not meant to harm you, but its weight has grown too powerful to carry in the shadows any longer. The wind has been whispering, and the angels have been watching. What your soulmate knows is something they never expected to discover about you. The truth didn't come from you directly, it came in a dream, in a divine nudge that arrived when they were half asleep and vulnerable. It was a revelation that shook them, made them cry, and made them cherish you more than before. But instead of speaking it out, they chose to observe you silently, hoping that one day you'd be ready to hear what they've come to know. They're scared, because what they discovered isn't just about your past, it's about your future. Archangel Michael says this secret connects to your destiny in a way that not even you fully understand yet. This person is not ordinary, they are tied to you by a thread woven before your birth. Their silence isn't distance, it's protection, it's fear, and it's overwhelming love. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They saw something that you yourself have forgotten. A moment in your childhood that you never spoke about. A time when your soul was crying, but your lips were silent. And this is what shook them. How could they know something so intimate without being told? That's when they realized their connection to you wasn't just emotional, it was spiritual. They started seeing visions. In their dreams, your face appeared in times of danger, asking for help, screaming without sound. And every time they woke up, their heart raced, trying to decipher what it meant. They tried to ask you indirectly, but your answers were surface level. So they chose not to dig deeper. But the secret remained alive in their heart, growing heavier with every heartbeat. Type Amen to get blessing 447. They found a letter, written in someone else's handwriting, but it had your name on it. The letter described pain, betrayal, and a decision made long ago. A decision that altered your path and sent ripples through your entire timeline. They knew they shouldn't have read it, but the moment they did, they understood why they were in your life. They weren't just here for love, they were here to protect you from something still lurking in the background. The truth is, your soulmate is guarding a door you don't even know exists. Behind it lies a part of your life that was locked away for your own safety. But now, the lock is starting to crack. Your soulmate is afraid that if you find out, it may break your heart again. But they also know that if you don't, you'll keep living half of your truth. So they stay up at night, rehearsing how to tell you, praying for the right moment. Type Amen to get blessing 559. There is a woman connected to this secret. She is older, distant, and has been keeping her distance deliberately. She knows your soulmate. And she knows you. She warned your soulmate not to reveal the truth too quickly. She said the timing has to be precise, or it will cause chaos in your energy field. But your soulmate is tired of waiting. They've started writing things down. If anything happens to them, they want someone to know what they were holding inside. It's not just a secret, it's a prophecy. Archangel Michael says this secret, once revealed, will change the way you see everyone in your life. It will either heal you completely, or break the last chains keeping you in bondage. It's not meant to be hidden forever. Type Amen to get blessing 661. One day, while you were asleep, your soulmate whispered everything to you. Not out loud, but through the spiritual bond you both share. And your spirit responded, though you didn't remember upon waking. That moment sealed a contract in the unseen realm. A pact between your soul and theirs. To bring everything to light at the exact divine time. That time is approaching faster than you realize. They've seen signs everywhere. Numbers repeating. Names being spoken on TV. A song playing that you once heard as a child, only this time with a deeper meaning. You may feel like something is shifting inside you, and that's not random. Your intuition is preparing you for what's to come. Your soulmate is getting closer to telling you everything. Type Amen to get blessing 778. This secret involves your name. A name that wasn't always yours. Someone changed something about your identity, and that alteration was meant to protect you from a larger truth. But your soulmate found out. They did research, visited places, and spoke to someone who confirmed it all. When they looked into your eyes afterward, they couldn't hide the sorrow. Because now they see you differently, not with pity, but with awe. You have survived more than you even remember. And the fact that you still love, smile, and trust is nothing short of miraculous. They are protecting you from a betrayal buried long ago. A betrayal that's not even your fault, but has affected your entire journey. Your soulmate carries that weight now, waiting for the right moment to release it. Type Amen to get blessing 844. There's a reason you felt drawn to certain places and people without knowing why. Your soulmate knows why. They've traced your energy backwards through lifetimes. Yes, this secret is not just about this lifetime. It stretches beyond what the human mind can logically comprehend. Your paths have crossed before, and each time, something kept you apart. But this time is different. This time, the forces that once separated you are weakening. That's why the truth is surfacing. Archangel Michael says your soulmate's purpose is tied to your spiritual memory. The moment they tell you what they know, you'll begin to awaken at a higher level. And then the real healing begins. Type Amen to get blessing 931. One of your ancestors appeared to your soulmate in a dream. This ancestor handed them something glowing, wrapped in gold light, and said, "This belongs to the one you love." They woke up with tears in their eyes and the weight of responsibility in their chest. They believe what they saw wasn't symbolic. They believe it was real. Since that night, they've kept a journal of everything unusual, every sign, every whisper, every flicker of energy. They don't want to overwhelm you. That's why they act normal on the surface. But their heart is roaring with truths too powerful to contain much longer. A moment is coming soon, a quiet one. Maybe during a walk. Maybe just before bed. And in that moment, they will tell you what they've been holding back. Type Amen to get blessing 1044. They will look into your eyes, and say something that sounds ordinary. But the words will unlock a memory you thought was lost. You will feel a vibration move through your body. You will remember something. Something only your soulmate could have known. It might shake you. It might make you cry. But it will also free you. You were meant to find each other for this reason. Not just to fall in love, but to uncover what was stolen from you. And once you do, everything around you will change. Archangel Michael says the forces that tried to hide your light are trembling now. Because the bond between you and your soulmate is strong enough to shatter every lie. And the truth will echo louder than the silence ever could. Type Amen to get blessing 1155. The time your soulmate chooses to speak may feel random, but it won't be. The universe is orchestrating a series of moments that will create the perfect space for revelation. And when it comes, it will feel like you've heard it before, because your soul already knows. There's an object hidden somewhere around you. Your soulmate knows what it is. They've seen it in a vision, and it belongs to you. When you touch it, it will stir something ancient inside you. They've kept this quiet not because they doubt you, but because they know once you remember, you can't go back to the way things were. The world will shift. The shadows will scatter. And your real path will begin. Type Amen to get blessing 1233. They may hand you something simple, a book, a box, or even a stone. But the energy inside it is anything but ordinary. It carries truth, memory, and the light of everything you forgot. The person you trusted the most in your past was involved in hiding the truth. Your soulmate has uncovered this. And they've forgiven that person already, even if you haven't remembered them yet. But they've also kept you away from that energy. They've shielded you in ways you'll only understand later. Because loving you means protecting not just your heart, but your soul's peace. There's also a scent, a familiar smell, that triggers flashes inside your mind. Your soulmate noticed this and started recording when it happens. Everything is being prepared gently, so you don't collapse under the weight of it. Type Amen to get blessing 1347. There's a second secret your soulmate is keeping. One that doesn't just involve you, but someone close to you. This other person knows a version of the story, but not the whole truth. And your soulmate is torn. If they speak, it may destroy the trust you have with that person. But if they don't, the lie may continue for years. They've spoken with a guide, a spiritual elder who warned them, the truth will set them free, but timing is everything. So now they wait, with trembling hands and a voice full of unspoken stories. They know you're worth more than you know yourself. They've seen your light from the outside, but also the wounds you carry silently. And that's why the secret matters. It's not gossip, it's healing. Type Amen to get blessing 1422. The closer they get to telling you, the more synchronicities you'll notice. Birds following you. Unusual phone calls. Repeating dreams that seem to finish each other. The veil is thinning. And that secret, once revealed, will open a door. Not just for you, but for the generations before you and those that will come after. They see you as a key. A sacred key that can unlock generational blessings that were buried beneath years of misfortune. But for that to happen, the truth must rise. Archangel Michael says your soulmate was chosen to love you, yes, but more importantly, to awaken you. And with awakening comes discomfort. But it also brings divine realignment. Type Amen to get blessing 1539. They will start the conversation carefully. They may say something like, "Have you ever wondered why you feel so out of place in this world?" And before you answer, you'll feel chills all over. Because what they reveal will validate every feeling you've ever silenced. Every instinct you were told was imagination. Every dream that felt too strange to be real. You will see your life flash before you, not the events, but the emotions beneath them. The things you laughed off. The tears you cried without knowing why. Your soulmate has cried those tears with you, silently. They've carried this truth like a sacred scroll in their chest. Not because they're hiding from you, but because they wanted to protect your timing. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. They've written you letters. Not the kind they'll ever send, but the kind they hope to give you one day. In them, they explain everything. The moment they found out. The feelings that followed. They've also visited a sacred place, somewhere nature is loud and distractions are quiet. There, they asked for a sign. And the sign came, a butterfly that wouldn't leave, a flower blooming out of season. And that was enough confirmation. It's almost time. Your soul is ready. This secret is not betrayal, it's the deepest act of love. To carry your truth when you didn't have the strength. And now, they're ready to return it to you. Type Amen to get blessing 1777. They know you may be angry, shocked, or even lost for a moment. But they also know that, deep down, you will feel something else. Peace. Because finally, the ache you couldn't explain will have a name. And the confusion you carried will begin to make sense. The truth might not be pretty. But it will be pure. And it will come from the one person who never stopped loving you through all your unknowing. Archangel Michael says this moment has been written in your timeline for decades. It's not accidental. It's an unlocking, an ascension to a higher version of yourself. Type Amen to get blessing 1888. The secret your soulmate carries isn't just about your past, it's about your power. Someone tried to suppress your light by manipulating the truth about your identity. But the bond you share with your soulmate cracked that illusion. Love, real love, reveals all things eventually. And this love is that powerful. They believe in who you are becoming. That's why they're ready to lay their soul bare before you. Not because they expect anything in return, but because they know you deserve it. And when you hear it, something in you will shift forever. You'll start walking taller, speaking clearer, feeling lighter. Because you'll no longer be living under a false version of yourself. Type Amen to get blessing 1999. They're not afraid anymore. The fear was strong at first, but now courage is stronger. They know you can handle the truth, even if it stings at first. The love they feel is deeper than romance, it's reverent. They look at you and see divinity clothed in human skin. And they are honored to be the one chosen to walk beside you. There may be tears. There may be silence. But there will also be peace. A kind of peace you haven't felt in years. Because the moment they reveal this secret, your true journey begins. And everything from this point forward will be illuminated by truth, courage, and soul-level love. Type Amen to get Blessing 2022. Your soulmate has watched you grow without even knowing your full truth. Yet they've loved you through it all. Every version of you, broken, healed, confused, courageous, they have held space for each one. When they first realized what the secret was, they couldn't breathe. It felt like their entire body had been submerged in freezing water. The world shifted, because suddenly, your smile meant something much deeper. You smiled despite a truth being hidden from you. You loved despite being kept in the dark. And that's why they knew, they had to be the one to bring it to the surface. Type Amen to get Blessing 2133. They remember the moment they decided not to run from this. It was raining, and they were staring out a window. And suddenly, they heard your name in the sound of the thunder. That's when they whispered to themselves, I will protect them. Even if they don't understand why yet. That was the beginning of the plan to slowly, gently, bring the secret to you. They've been guided every step. By whispers. By signs. By numbers on clocks. Even your silence sometimes spoke louder than your words. They knew your soul was preparing, even when your mind was unaware. The angels around them told them in dreams, be patient. The veil is almost lifted. Type Amen to get Blessing 2244. You may start to remember small things, flashes, shadows, voices. Don't be afraid. This is your inner spirit connecting the dots that were once blurred. That secret your soulmate carries will feel familiar. It may even feel like Deja vu. That's because it isn't new, it's ancient. It was hidden for your protection until you had the strength to face it. And now, you do. Even if you don't believe that yet, your soul does. Your soulmate has kept your tears inside their chest. Every time they hugged you and you didn't know why they were holding on so long, this was the reason. They were holding the secret for you until you were ready. Type Amen to get Blessing 2388. You are not weak for not knowing. You are powerful for being ready now. Because this next chapter is where your real self finally comes to life. And when you hear the secret, you'll realize how long you've been walking with invisible weights. You'll breathe differently. Stand taller. Trust deeper. They will sit in front of you, not as the person you knew, but as the guardian of your truth. They will speak slowly, carefully, not to break you, but to finally free you. And when it's over, the silence between you will be more honest than it has ever been. Because it won't hold unspoken truths anymore. Only love, and everything it brought to light. Type Amen to get Blessing 2499. There is something sacred that will happen after the secret is shared. A ceremony, but not one with candles or rituals, one inside your soul. A private moment between your spirit and the divine. You will see your life differently. The mistakes won't look like failures. The delays will look like protection. And the silence will sound like wisdom. Your soulmate is your mirror, but also your guide. They were sent not just to love you, but to reintroduce you to your own divine path. And even if it shakes your world at first, it will settle into peace. Peace so soft and wide, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. Type Amen to get blessing 2555. They have loved you beyond time. Their soul has been tethered to yours long before either of you took human form. This secret they hold is the final key to a door that leads back to your wholeness. You'll recognize it, not in words, but in feeling. A vibration deep in your chest, like something unlocking. And in that moment, your spirit will rise. Don't be afraid of this secret. It's not your enemy. It's your unfinished truth. And once you know it, you'll finally be complete. Archangel Michael says this is why you met. This is why nothing else worked. This is why the timing, the delays, the pain, it all led here. Type Amen to get blessing 2666. And when it's done, when the secret has been spoken into the light, don't rush to respond. Just breathe. Just feel. The universe will echo around you. Nature will respond. You may see a bird fly by or a flower bloom in front of you. These are signs of divine agreement. Your soulmate won't expect you to say anything at first. They'll wait. Because this moment isn't about them, it's about you reclaiming your power. You'll look at them differently. With new eyes. Not just as someone you love, but as someone who honored your truth when even you couldn't see it. Type Amen to get blessing 2788. That's the depth of this love. It's not just built on laughter and compatibility. It's built on soul duty. On divine assignment. On ancient promises kept in sacred silence. You were never alone in your confusion. They were holding the map the whole time, waiting to place it in your hands. Now the journey begins. Don't be afraid if things start shifting around you quickly. Old friendships may fade. New clarity will come. Your soul is aligning with your real path now. The secret has done its job. It protected you. It matured your soulmate. And now it's becoming light, light that will illuminate the next steps of your sacred walk. Type Amen to get blessing 2881.